Hello students, today we're going to be looking at Engineering West Point Bridge Designer Project 00022D Engineering 3. Thank you for joining us. Alright, now here's what's going on. We've been working in West Point Bridge Designer for a couple weeks now, and we're starting to feel out how bridges work and maybe how they don't work. Well, in this particular case today, we're going to be adding a special feature, some extra supports to our bridge that are going to really help us make a structural bridge that might be less expensive than otherwise while still holding that truck. The specs on this bridge are totally different than anything we've done before, so I'm just going to remind you how to get to it here for a second, okay? Now, the first thing to remember is that the files you need are in Teams, in this very assignment where you found this video. So if you can't get there, you're going to go to Teams. Once you're inside Teams, you're going to go to your class period, and inside there, click Assignments up at the top. Right now, we're looking at 5 Bridge 00022D Engineering 3, our third bridge. Once we're inside this assignment, let me go to a student view so you can see what it looks like. You'll notice, just like the past few videos, there are a couple files for you to download. The first one, the one that ends in .bdc, is the actual West Point Bridge Designer file. So I'm going to click the 3 dots here, and I'm going to go to Download. As soon as I click Download, it's actually going to show up in my Downloads folder. I'll show you more about that in a second. If we go to this file, the 00022D Engineering 3 Bridge Types Ping file, what we'll actually notice is that I've given you some different ideas, just some different things to try for this particular bridge, and they'll make a little bit more sense once we actually go in and take a look at what the blank document looks like. Alright, now that we're here, I do want to mention as well that there is a Submit to Leaderboard option, and what that does is it puts you in a rank with other students so that we can see kind of where your bridge fits, where it compares. It's not required for your grade, but it's very helpful because then if you're giving me some information about it, I can go in and say, hey, right now in this class period, this student has the best bridge. Again, it's not about the grade. The grade comes from starting your bridge, going through the process, making it less expensive, getting it down, telling me how you did it, and at the end there will be a quiz. But that leaderboard really gives an opportunity for us to see how each other's doing. Okay? So those are the files that are there. Now, just back 30 seconds, I downloaded a file. I downloaded the .bdc file for you. And what I'm actually going to do now is open it up in West Point Bridge Designer. What you don't want to do is just find the file and double click it. It won't do anything, okay? So what we really need to do is open up West Point Bridge Designer. I've got it open right here, okay? Again, for this class, we're using version 2014. If you've got a Mac, make sure you got that 2014 version. If you've got a different version, it's not going to be compatible, okay? So I'm going to go here to load an existing bridge file and click OK. I could also click File, Open, and it'll do the same thing. Now what I'm going to do is I've got this should be all my bridges saved that I've worked on recently. Well, what I can do now is I can click up top and I can click Downloads because I want to make sure that I'm getting the most recent bridge for 22D from here. And it's right here. Engineering 3, 22D. Let's take a look at this file. Now if we look really closely, we'll see that we have an extra option that's going to help us make an arch bridge. We've got these starting points down here. The nice thing about that is that we can put structure, we can put weight. Those are not going to move, and it really allows us some interesting opportunities. I'm not going to go through and show you how you should make your bridge. We'll be doing a little bit of that during class, but I really want you to feel out how you can use these anchors down here to make a successful yet inexpensive bridge. I've changed some of the other parameters as well with the truck and the pavement, so make sure you test it. Test early, test often, and make sure that this bridge is as good as you can make it. As always, if you have trouble, please feel free to reach out and let me know. All right, now let's pretend for just a quick second that this were our final bridge. Now you'll notice this isn't even the right bridge, but I'm going to show you how to turn it in right now, okay? And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to open up a tool on our computer we use often called the snipping tool. It's right over there. And the snipping tool looks like this. What we're going to do is take a snip, and I'm going to show you what I want. It's basically the whole screen. Because what I want you to do is I want you to take a snip of your bridge. My preference would actually be if you, I'm going to close this for a second. My preference would be if the truck's going across it. okay? And I'll show you why. But basically, I want to, as soon as the truck goes across, the status goes to up. I want to be able to see that green arrow, okay? So snipping tool, once I see that green arrow, basically take a snip of the whole screen. I need to be able to see the price at the top. I need to be able to see that we're on the right bridge at the bottom, okay? And then we're going to take this file, we're going to save it, file save as, name it something helpful, and then you're going to go turn that file into Teams. Go to Teams, whatever period you have my engineering class, go to assignments, click on that assignment 00022D, and then you're going to click add work, click the little paper clip, attach that file you just saved, and click turn in. If you have any questions, reach out and let me know. Pretty straightforward, but at the same time, I want to see your progress. I want to see what you're thinking. So do the very, very best you can. Thanks again for watching, students. I hope you have a great day.